Hey, Piper. What are you doing? What's up, everybody on YouTube? Today I'm gonna work on this back driver's side tailgate post, I guess. Yeah, tailgate post. That's what the part was called when I ordered it. So yeah, the rear taillight housing is pretty nasty, and I plan on getting a whole new one anyways. So I'm just gonna chop that whole thing off and get to the nitty gritty. Get this piece out. Get the wheel well fixed here. I'll show you what we're working with. So I think I'm gonna put a support, maybe a 2x4, going from up here to the ground. There's the ground, just to support it because it is structural, this back corner here. So, but it's not very structural anymore, as you can tell. It's pretty bad. Put my hand through all the way to the tail light housing. There's my fingers. So that's basically the reason. And this is flat metal, so I'm just gonna repair this once I get everything out of the way. I'm just gonna cut that out square, make it line back up, weld it in solid, make it nice. I just pounded a couple dents out of the wheel well, so that's pretty much proof to me that that metal's still good. If I can pound dents out of it and the paint didn't even crack, then I'm gonna chalk it up for good metal. So yeah, this is the project for now. See how far I get. A little later in the afternoon, I had to finish part of my honey-do list, but yeah, that's what it looks like now. So I have that piece there, piece that goes in the bottom, and the tailgate post. So I figure everything else I can fab up and weld in just like I did on that side in this case. But I think this may actually be a little easier because the rust doesn't go as high, except for in that little spot there, but that's all flat. So I just gotta match this little radius here, but I'll probably take it out to about here and go up. We'll see once I get this filler thing off. So that is the plan. We'll see what happens. First, I'm gonna start by getting that off so I can save it, and this. Oh, and hold on a second, I got a question. Okay, here's my question for all you Bronco guys. The top, when it goes on and off, I've noticed that a lot of videos I see, like this, mine came factory with these big huge brackets that went down into the stake pockets and bolted in, but I don't see anyone running those. Is it just common practice to kind of delete that unless you're putting the top on permanently? If you can let me know in the comments, someone, that'd be great. Oh, yeah. Into the parts bin. Oh, I think the idea is gonna be across the top there and then down into that, cut there and across, and then I can work the spot welds off from there. And then I'll probably cut, I kind of want to leave that intact. Let's see. The taillight housing wraps around this flange, so I basically would be free to cut essentially cut that out there. I think we'll start with that. There's plenty of cutting. Ta-da! Wow. I think that's gonna fit real nice. Look at that. So that's a nice part. Right there, that is a nice part. Not that one. So I found a pretty sweet way of getting, like, if you're doing this kind of work where you have major rust repair and you're trying to get some stuff off, if you look real close right in there, this thing will, okay, right there is a spot weld from this panel to that panel where they lap together. I'm a little bit, won't focus right. Anyways, so that's a spot weld. Well, if you cut all the crap out of the way like I did, since you're replacing the panel anyways, if you get in there and you turn the chisel so that it's this way, you see that? Instead of the chisel being this way, whatever panel you're keeping, so I'm gonna keep this panel, right? So I turn the chisel this way, or no, sorry, this way, and hammer down against those spot welds, and it breaks them off on this side, leaving the spot weld intact on here. Then you can just come back with a flap wheel and grind them off, and you're just grinding off little chunks of spot weld instead of a big strip of metal, or using those damn spot weld cutters that don't work for shit, because they don't. They suck. Unless there's some magical brand of them that I'm missing out on. But I doubt it. So I'll continue on this panel and show you guys what I'm talking about. Bam! Sometimes you get lucky and just like that. See what I'm talking about here. The hammer and chisel literally just snap those spot welds off, so I can grind that one smooth, get all the rust out. Well, it'll be sandblasted anyways, but this will be gone. This is the only little piece that I'm keeping, which actually looks better anyways. But anyways, that's kind of my little secret. Woohoo. So, the remainder of the post still in here, need to get out. I'll repair this piece now that I'm here. Get this out. Get this off, that off, and that off. And then I'll be rocking and rolling. So. Alright, so I've been hammering and chiseling for a while. And I got that big chunk off here, got the big tab off, got the rest of the pieces off here, so I have a couple little spot welds to grind off there. Grind that smooth, grind that off, get that down to bare metal. So now I'm kind of just working on the rest of this. I'm gonna figure out where the welds are exactly. And I don't know, the more and more I'm digging in, I might be replacing more of this than I thought, which is no surprise to anyone. Top panel overlapping, got a little bit more work to do. Obviously, I'm gonna take it out and fix it. Probably add a little bit metal to that. Shorten this thing up a tad because it needs to come in a little bit, and it's not quite square. So it looks like there's a difference in their brake. Who knows? Either way, I got some cleanup down here so I can make these welds, but that's sitting basically how it needs to go, which is good. So then now I can mock up a new section of this, but for now I gotta run to the steel yard tomorrow when they're open and get some more steel, just flat metal that I can manipulate and replace this piece with. My plan is I'm just gonna cut this straight across here, right below this line, bend a flange on it that way, going down all the way, and this is just straight metal, so that'll be easy. Only need a flange on one side, so that's super easy. And I'll probably go in here and replace like a strip out to here and a strip out to here, trying to leave these contour lines intact. Not that that's a big deal, you'll just see it from the inside if I don't put panels on it, but I probably will put panels on it, so you know, I mean, at the end of the day, I still want to do this right and have it come out as good as I can and last as long as it can. So, you know, I'm doing my best without buying a whole entire new tub, which I didn't want to. A lot of people say I should, but I don't want to. I want to make this one run again. So that's kind of my thoughts. And yeah, since it's uncut, it would have been a rad patina build if it wasn't as far gone as it was, just because of the way the doors look with the panels. I mean, they're in really nice shape, just rust, you know, but it's a cool looking, just a cool look. So you know, I'm not gonna do that, but maybe the next one.